So Chris Collins trying to get a set play for Ty Berry here, I believe. Watch Berry come up here.
Screen by Fitzmaurice out there. He is a physical player. Watch the shot clock here. Berry realizes it long range. NBA three.
Northwestern's been cold from 3.5. Berry, can he unlock them with the three?
Ty Berry's letting that one fly.
Berry's it.
Ty Mason to double.
Berry for three. Oh, and he hit it.
We have not seen a field goal in this game in nearly 3 minutes. Berry trying to change that and does, plus a foul.
Northwestern led by as many as 12 in this game. It's a 3-point lead right now as Berry from three drills it. I mean, neither team has really shot the lights out. Berry, however, that was no joke. Chris Collins talking about how he's finding his way on this team.
Look at Ty Berry on the dig.
He's been all over the place.
And it's something you know almost all the time trying to box.
Berry launches from three. Boy, he has been. Barnheiser went up and got the 7-footer. 3-on-1. Ty Berry with a left hand.
That B will be 6.25. If you expand 5 guys to that, let's round it up to 7. And you look at who's on the seconds on the shot clock, and really Northwestern hasn't gotten into their offense.
Tough shot for Berry, but he drills it for 3. 8 out of 8.
Well, that's been a killer for them all year long.
Berry, he's got 3 threes. Elite defender at the rim, Berry. His 4th three puts him up 15.
5 on the shot clock now. Berry will have to try the 3, and he hits. Got a good look.
Started jumping and became about a 70-80% free throw shooter. So
Golden had a hard time handling that one. Ends up in Leach's hands. He'll back it out. Shot fake and step in for 2 from Berry. In the corner, Berry open for 3, and he hits his second. Ball tipped away. Burnett gets it back with 9 to shoot and then a steal. Up ahead to Berry. Berry will run it to the rim for 2.
Dusty made games on the line. What do? Pull Black Golden away from the rim.
How about the answer from Ty?
Well short. Blackwell might have partially altered it. Ty Berry on the second chance.
Nolan Winter's got to be a young man that steps up for Wisconsin. Got a ton of game at that side.
Berry with the takeaway on McGee. And he's matched up with a first-year player in Sheravino. Tanjay is a 6th-year senior. Ty Berry with a big answer.
So Chris Collins trying to get a set play for Ty Berry here, I believe. Watch Berry come up here.
Having a big game. McGee picks up the foul for Wisconsin. Berry throws it up and Nicholson throws it.
Northwestern better hurry. They've got numbers.
Berry steps to his left, knocks it down.
KJ Wyndham forcing the turnover.
Transition opportunity. Berry cashes in on the triple. Miguel is 3 for 7 from 3. Rice is 0 for 3. Nobody else has attempted a 3-pointer for this Maryland offense. And that's a smooth stroke. Look ahead. Berry will step into it. In rhythm. Sticks.
And the rebound to Nicholson. Rough start here for the Huskers. Here's Berry. He'll try another 3, and that one rattles home. Western up 11-5. 6 of those points off second chances. Out cross court. Berry will try another, and he hits it. Mullins. Berry for 3. Goes. Ty Berry.
In that locker room, Nebraska so much on the line this entire week. You have to block guys out, and you sure as heck have to find
13 here. Northwestern is led from the get-go. Here's Berry, 3-ball on the wave, it goes. Here's Esigian, and it's turned over. Nicholson ahead of the pack. Berry for the jam.
And here he is. Into the hands of Martinelli, over to Berry, and Berry can light it up.
To play hard. He's really plugged some holes for the Gophers this season.
Minnesota on a 9-2 run as Berry. Now here goes Berry, Berry to the rack, and Berry through the con. Berry flashes, Hunger's wide open at the rim.
That's what happens.
Knocked around, back to Barnhizer. There's Barry, can't leave him. Knocks it down. Screen by Fitzmaurice out there. He is a physical player. Watch the shot clock here. Barry realizes it, long range. NBA three. Jalen Leach, senior transfer from Fairfield. Here's Barry. Leaner, and Barry is getting good play run. You get the switch and you have the matchup. Reneau's got to go up and finish that a little bit stronger. Ty Barry is in his zone. And here's Barnhizer, the senior, one of the surefire leaders of this team. Out to Barry, and Barry now has 4. Northwestern fans know all too well about close games. They have played in a bunch of them this season. Barry, yes. Not much resistance there. Pin him down with Martinelli, and Ty Barry knocks down another one. And Mbako, sophomore from New Jersey. Defense for Indiana fans that follow it. They know it's been an issue at times for him. Foul, and the three goes for Barry. Barry, he's had the hot hand. 23 for Ty.
Also getting the start, his first tonight. So a different lineup for Northwestern is Ty Barry here in Seattle. Diallo trying to feed Asabor, and it's knocked. Here comes Mullins pushing the pace. Barry transition, gives up the three for a deep two. Textbook right there. Knocked free, and Asabor slow to get up, but he's fine.
Great job by Ty Barry there to get to the low man position.
Barry able to take it all the way to the rack. Has it picked off ahead to Barry.
Diallo, a touted freshman, a nice incoming class for Danny Sprinkle next year.
Barry hits the deep.
Kai Mason to double.
Barry for three. Oh, and he hit it.
Starting to put it together.
Nice pass inside. Barry able to hit it. Leach draws a crowd. Open. Barry. Three. Got it. Martinelli to Barry. Wide open. Got another one. I knew where you were going.
Yep. I was going to be juvenile and say it, but I won't be juvenile.
Barry's floater is good, and he's got 10. Barnhizer to Barry from the wing. Hot hand stays with Ty Barry.
For the first time out, everybody's mouths are wide open, gasping for air.
Enough legs for Ty Barry, though. 5 in the country in turnover rate with that pressure. UCLA's defense. And Barry cashes in another three to this point. Ball buzzing with Barry. He got his third three. Enough Johnson this time, who airballs it. Northwestern, a rare push, and Mullins out ahead of the pack. Down to 5 seconds to shoot for Northwestern. Wow, Nicholson with the jam. Under 10 on the shot clock on this trip. Deflection, Barry. Steal, Ty Barry. Ahead of the pack, and there's his dunk. Good tie-breaking scenario. Now steal. Quick takeaway. Barry puts it down. Northwestern's been cold from 3.5. Barry, can he unlock them with a three? The Wildcats, a three could tie it, improbably. They go for 2. It's a 1 point.
And I talked to Dana Altman about that. It's just part of it. You've got to persevere.
Well, he used Nebraska as an example, and it should resonate. Here's Ty Barry.
I thought this was a key time for Northwestern. Could they stay in the game? For the Ducks, keep the foot on the pedal. Smooth, gets the angle, good jump stop, keeps his balance, and a good little turnaround.
Oh, that is pure. Big comeback, and ultimately in the end, lost to UW. 2 on the shot clock. Barry, a long 2, and he hits it.
Purdue buddies text me and they said, what do you think? I said, well, it's not going to be a 30-point game. I promise you that.
You're right. There's Barry again. Rebounding just about even tonight. Oregon's +1. Barry. Ooh.
Now they're going to, get in the tournament, and I really believe they can make some noise.
Barry gets hit from behind.
So it's always stressful, even when you're up 37.
Here's Barry, a 3, and he hits.
The drive has it blocked away by AG, able to save it to Barry. Loads up for a 3 and hits.
Coach Musselman, what he brings, just the maturity, understanding the game.
Barry gets his own rebound. The country Averaging the fewest in the Big Ten, less than 10 per game as Berry hits again. Not with the way the offense has struggled. Here's Nicholson.
The starting point guard went out. Go on the road, beat Ohio State and Minnesota. Berry shot fake. Bags a triple. He's a knockdown shooter. This is his first look after some foul trouble in the first half. Berry slides it in. Tough catch, Martinelli, and it sits down for him. Starting to wonder if Evan Bronze is ever going to miss a field goal. Luke Hunger gets an easy one behind him. Ohio State, Minnesota on the road. Both wins for the Wildcats. Berry lines in the three.
This is an easy opportunity to lead to a bad shot or a layup. Turnover there.
Yep, Berry had the recovery. Let that clock wind down to 5 seconds.
Solid.
Berry got in deep.
Looking at the Wildcats in terms of last 5 years, had the third most victories in the Big Ten on your jump shot. It won't keep you from doing anything, but hold that follow through. Berry held it long enough. You'll give up easy buckets like that.
Berry, second 3 attempt of this half. Any program, any sport, right on. Makes 1 out of 2. 4-point lead. Berry, he's made 3. Make it 4. Oh, man. 3 to shoot. Berry. Oh, my goodness. Berry opens up inside. He takes the 2.
Wow. Oh, good job by Jermichael Davis covering up there.
Berry inside. Finesse play. Win over Nebraska, and now a big lead on the road here, but a 3 off the timeout.
That was a weird play at the end of the shot clock.
Berry's 3 falls, and the Cats with a little bit of life.
Keep an eye on Mobley. There's the mismatch right there.
Berry blocks Royal.
It used to be, if you did that, there is no way you were getting away with it.
Ty Berry, 32% from 3 as a freshman. Ty Berry can get it going from deep as well. He cuts. And he's met by Ohio State freshman Colin White, but Berry sticks with. Ty Berry around Royal. There's something easy.
You can post the middle of the floor, but you have to guard.
Martinelli has not hit from 3-point range tonight, but again.
I mean, 5 points for Northwestern in 11 minutes. Berry able to end that, but
majority of his shots are from that 3-point line.
Berry tries to answer for the Wildcats and does.
When Ivisic does come back, and you can play those two together, Coach Underwood is layup there by Berry.
Davis and the Illini get a fresh 20. Now Berry with the steal for the Cats, and he lays it in.
4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Berry on a flyby, steps inside and flips it up and in.
Good job by Klesby. Making back-to-back plays for his team.
Here's Berry, and he puts it in.
Jersey.
You're right. Normally, the blood, they get the cleaner on it. There's Ty Berry.
And now they swing it. This is Patrick McCaffrey, playing his final year with Butler after 5 years with his dad in Iowa. And a turnover on Costa. We have not seen a field goal in this game in nearly 3 minutes. Berry trying to change that, and does! Plus a foul! Butler maintains a 1-point edge. This is Colby King. He's stripped by Berry. Northwestern trying to trim it back to a possession. Ty Berry floats it up. Nicholson throws it down.
Because they had so many guys hurt, and they're just kind of getting all together and getting healthy again.
Berry's a 3.
Probably not going to be described as a 3-point shooting team this year, but they definitely have players who can knock that shot down. And now Berry defensively, beautiful save. Right? Berry did well to cut Enright off. On the
Masai Troutman in the starting lineup, number 1 for Northeastern with the pass to Harold Woods, and he turns it over.
Yeah, no, but he seemed to have mastered it.
Ty Berry with the takeaway. And the easiest deuce of the start since the Jim Calhoun era, as a matter of fact, back in the mid-'80s. Berry lets it rip and hits the
3. I think you get some argument there. Not for me. I mean, doesn't get much smoother than that.
It is very smooth. Ty Berry swirls that one in.
He just took him right where he wanted to, down in the paint.
Ty Berry with the steal. Ty Berry with the layup. A team-high 16 for Pratt. Set a career-high 24 against in-state rival Boston University at the start of the season.
This, and then now you're putting them in rotation.
Berry for three. In it goes. 20. Berry. 1,000.
Game conditioning right now. When you haven't played so far this year, and you're doing everything that he's doing.
Struggled to shoot the ball early on in his career, but a much better shooter than numbers would indicate. Long three goes down. Mullins coming off a really good defensive game. Berry, same spot, same result. Down to Walker against the smaller Berry. Got the matchup he wanted, but Berry ripped it away. Northwestern back with possession, down 4. Little under 12 to go. That three is a big.
Nick Martinelli has been in the gym working on that jumper. 6 for 6 from three on the season.
Now he has it off the deflection. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Steal from Berry.
Fairfield averaged 16 points a game. He's got to be around that for Northwestern to reach their goals that they set this season.
With the foul trouble, he sat for 31 minutes of real time. Trying to get it to Martinelli again. Different side. Nice pass. Berry. Good pass. Those are good notifications. Berry pumps, fires, and hits.
Big shot.
Played off the bench in the first 3 games, getting an opportunity here. Quick trigger from Berry is good from the right or more. Nicholson hooks it into the corner. Berry hits it, and it is. Under 6 to play here in Evanston. Berry, triple try. He's good.
The third quarter as they turn it over once again. Wyndham back to Berry. Berry's a 3. Just 2 from point-blank range, and a little point forward here for Martinelli. His next basket will give him a career high. Berry.
Fairfield, and so that's going to be adjustment at the Big Ten level. But one thing he can clearly do is score that basketball.
His shooting went up so much from his junior to senior year. Might have the assist. Yes.